So question 7 asks which of the following questions was addressed by each of the hypotheses but cannot be directly answered by the results of the experiment. A says, does the presence of moonlight and shelter affect the chance that a wood mouse will be captured by a predator? B, does the presence of moonlight and shelter affect the chance that a wood mouse will construct a nest at a foraging site? C, does a foraging site receive more visits from wood mice during a new moon than during a full moon? D, does a foraging site with shelter receive more visits from wood mice than does a foraging site without shelter? So now you can see that C and D are obviously questions that we've already answered, but the trick here is that the question asks which of these cannot be directly answered, and C and D can be directly answered from the results of the experiment. So it's not C and D. And B talks about constructing a nest at a foraging site. This has a factor that is never brought up in any of the descriptions. However, A, does the presence of moonlight and shelter affect the chance that a wood mouse will be captured by a predator? This is something that all of the students mentioned in the hypothesis as the reason for why they were proposing it. For example, student 1 says the absence of moonlight decreases the chance that a wood mouse will be captured by a predator. Student 2 says the presence of shelter decreases the chance that a wood mouse will be captured by a predator. So all of them are addressing the question of the wood mouse being captured by a predator, but none of them are actually answering that question in the results of the experiment because there are no predators and there's no such experiment where the predators catch the wood mice and we observe what happens. So basically, it's just about it's just the answer is A.